take from Justin. He doesn't take money out of Justin's checking account and give it to Josh ever, or his payroll check. Okay? Doesn't take it out or give it to Grandpa, right? Grandpa gets Social Security. There's none of that. No government involvement in the economy. And then you start to go over this way, and what are we seeing? We're seeing more what? More government. You get over here, the government runs everything. Okay? So right here, this wall is where the government runs everything. The closet is where there's no government involvement at all. And I think the American flag is kind of where America is on this spectrum. Okay? People tend to see this in black and white. Oh, you're a communist country or a capitalist country. In reality, it's a big spectrum where there's no real pure market economies. Okay? There's anarchy, right? There's economies that have no government, but there's no real pure market economy. There's just countries that are close. And these, is America always here? Has they always been here? Will they always stay right here in this spot? Not necessarily. Because some people have argued that they've been moving this way a little bit, been some fear, saying we're moving this way. That's debatable. By pretty much all accounts, everybody's agreed that China started out here 30 years ago. They've been moving this way. That China's about middle of the road now. So countries move back and forth. It's a pretty important concept to recognize. Let's fill in some of these. I said there's no pure examples of a market system. First off, what does AKA mean? Also known as, that's right. So when I say capitalism and I say market system, I say free enterprise, I'm talking about all the same thing. It's all the same thing. There's no pure examples, but USA is close. Hong Kong. Whoops. Hong Kong is close. Hong Kong is a country. It's a tiny little country that's kind of bossed around by another country. Who bosses Hong Kong around? China, yeah. It's kind of like us in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is like a commonwealth of the U.S. They kind of do whatever we say. That's how Hong Kong is to China. But where China is more middle of the road, Hong Kong is very, very free. And they say Ireland's really close. That's the Irish flag right there. Why do entrepreneurs do what they do? What's our payment for entrepreneurs in the factor of production?
Money.
Starts with a P. It is money. Profit, yes. So we got the profit motive. This is what makes the market system work. This is what makes capitalism work. This is what I mean when I say capitalism runs off greed. This is why anything gets done in this country. Not everything, but most everything. And you know, the funny thing is, this sounds like it'd be a bad thing, but it actually works out pretty good. Why are you, I'm going to be Porky Pig today, apparently. Dalton, why did you start your business, Dalton? I have to say. Was it because you liked seeing pretty yards? Was that the number one reason?
No.
What? No?
I don't know.
You don't know?
15, need to make money.
Want to make money? There we go. So, Dalton starts a business, wants to make money. Do you keep your prices? Do you have to lower your prices because of competition, or does what other people charge have any bearing in what you charge? No. What would you say? Are you?
My price stays the same.
Your price stays the same?
Yeah, I get the job work.
Are you one that charges? Are you somebody that charges more for higher quality, or do you charge less? So you like bargain basement prices to get the job done and get more business? I mean, because you can make money either way, or somewhere in between.
I guess that, my prices aren't the lowest, but they're not the highest.
I think you've got an interesting business type because it's one that's built probably a little more on customer loyalty than just on prices, right? You get your regular clients,
right.
Kind of like hairdressers, or what else is built on customer loyalty? Restaurants. Yeah. What are you about to say, Dalton? Okay. So we got profit motive. Who controls the FOP as factors of production? It's not the government. It's producers and consumers. Has anybody purchased anything recently they'd be willing to share with the class? Joe, what'd you buy?
I bought some workout supplements off the internet.
Bought some what?
Workout supplements.
Workout stuff. More ab stuff? You've been obsessed with abs lately.
No, it's different stuff.
Different stuff? Okay. So Joe's bought workout stuff on the internet. Joe, did anybody force you to buy that stuff? No? Have you received it yet in the mail?
Nah.
Okay. Do you think you'll be satisfied with it?
Oh,
Okay. Yes,
I
you're.
bought some cute Jessica Simpson heels for my birthday.
That's nice. When is your birthday?
31st. Why? You forget?
Oh, 2 days off from mine. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Have you got them yet, or Jordan?
No, not yet. I went online last night and ordered them too.
Okay.
But I will be satisfied with them because I saw them in the store already.
All right. So this is another key thing in a market system. Not only that people are driven to go out there and make a profit, but also that nobody forces these people to buy these things. And then once you get them, you tend to be happy with them, right? Maybe not in all cases, but usually. Like I go to the grocery store, if I buy something, I'm almost always happy with it. Are they happy getting my money?
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody wins, right? We call this, and I think I've said this term before, voluntary exchange. Ain't nobody forcing you to do this.
What happens if God? They send
Take
it
it back.
Then you don't get what you want and they don't get their money.
Or let's say you can't take it back. Let's say, like I bought something on eBay before. I bought a pair of shoes the other. I bought a pair of running shoes, and I bought red and black. I figured school spirit, Mustang colors on the running shoes, and they came neon green and black. Okay, I'm too lazy to send them back. Right, I'm just gonna run in them. I ain't wearing them out, on the town or anything. But I give that person a bad rating. Okay, now that's eBay, but it's different. It's not so much different in other things, right? If I buy something and I'm not happy with it at the store, I don't buy that thing anymore. So if a lot of people have negative experiences, they quit buying that thing, that company goes out of business, right? Okay, another thing here. Private property ownership. We own our own property. And this isn't just your yard. This is your tools and stuff for your business. Private property ownership. You own your own stuff. This is going to be important in a little bit. When do you take better care of something? When you own it or when somebody else owns it? You own it. That's right. I got another one here. Consumer. This is an important word. Sovereignty. Consumer sovereignty. And what this means is, probably to write this down, the consumer rules. Sovereignty, like sovereign leader, sovereign ruler. Sovereign means to rule. So we're talking about who runs the show in a market system. Who runs the show? The consumer. We do. Businesses are always trying to make things that we want to buy. If we don't want to buy them, they won't get made. So ultimately, we run the show. What determines who gets what? Is it lottery? Is it who's in most need? What you say, Justin? Yeah, that's pretty good. What were you about to say, Sierra? Work hard. I say that's related to it. How about, let's put two words here. I hadn't just been using one. Let's say prices / income. How much something costs and how much income you have. And there's different ways, like if you work hard, you can get more income. Sierra's right. Who answers what, how, and for who to produce? Who answers those three questions? Is it the government?
Entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneurs.